You got it.
2 Esdras 14 and 35.
Mm-hmm.
For after death shall the judgment come, when we will live again.
Read it again.
For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again.
Right, and that's plain. After death, you die, then the judgment comes, and you have to live that life out again. You see what I'm saying? It just don't die, and that's it. You don't. There's no place in the middle of the earth where there's demons, and give me Revelations 2 and 10. There's no place in the midst of the earth where you're gonna find a demon. If the demons are there, then what's going on top of the damn earth? Tell the pastor to answer that. If the demons and the devils are in the midst of the earth, then why I see all these damn devils running loose on top of the earth? If the Most High bound them there, then how the hell they get out? I mean, is the Most High God anymore? Is he God Almighty? Because it seems like these devils doing what the hell they want. They going to heaven, they leaving, they stealing shit, and hey, they would have you think that the Most High is a punk. Hey, yeah, the devil went up there, he stole a third of God's stuff, and he down here flossing. Then God put him into hell, and somehow he's on top of the earth. What the hell? These are a bunch of fables, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the devil's a faithful servant.
He is, man. Let's get that. Job 1 and 6, man. That's Job 1 and 6. And what I tell you, Luke 20?
Revelation.
Yeah. This is gonna be perfect. Give me that. Give me Revelation 2 and 10.
Okay. Revelation 2 and 10.
Read.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast
who?
The devil shall cast some of you into prison.
So the devil's right here on this earth, man. Mm-hmm. He ain't in the midst of the earth poking people. Sitting on the red throne, man. Give me that. What I call?
Job what?
1 and 6.
Job chapter 1 verse 6.
Yeah.
Revelation 2 and 10. Revelation 2 and 10.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Right, so the devil is the son of God. And that's what the people miss. That's what they fail to understand. Who they call the devil, Hashatan, he's the son of God. He's just on the left-hand side. But he's a literal son of God, man. Read it again.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
And who came with him?
And Satan came also among them.
Right? And what was the conversation like?
And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence cometh thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down in it.
You see that? So he was doing what the Most High told him to do. Give me Zechariah 6. I'm going to show you. That's what all these spirits do. They come from the heavens, and then they come to earth. They got a mission. They walk to and forth. You see what I'm saying? It's right now. In this park, it's spirits. We can't see them. Hey, there's a video of a spirit of a dude walking. He's walking this way, and there's another dude walking that way, right? And the spirit, you can see the spirit lead the dude. Yank his body and hop. When he hop in the other dude, the dude kind of like jerk. That's what these spirits do, man. They tell you that in the Gospels. They tell you that when the spirit leave a man, he get cast out. He goes searching for a place to rest, and he don't find none. So look, he go and gets spirits more stronger than he was, and he come back and dwell in that vessel. Why did he get these spirits stronger? That way you can never get away again. You see, that's what these spirits do. Give me that Zechariah 6 and 6. Like the rest of the spirits, Hashatan take orders. That's just the way it goes, man. Give me that.
Zechariah 6 and 6.
Give me that.
The black horses which are therein go forth into the north country.
Right. So these black horses are angels, spirits, right? Read on.
And the white go forth after them.
Right.
And the grizzled go forth toward the south country.
Read.
And the bay went forth and sought to go that they might walk to and fro through the earth.
Right.
And
That they might what?
To go, that they might walk to and fro through the earth.
Uh-huh. Read.
And he said, get you hence, walk to and fro through the earth. So they walked to and fro through the earth.
Right. This is what the commandment that the Most High gave these spirits, these angels. Go back up to 5. Go
Yeah.
back to 4.
Okay. Then I answered and said unto the angel that talked with me, what are these, my
He
Lord?
said, what are these? What are these horses? What are these horses? What is this red horse? What is this black horse? What is this white horse? What is this speckled horse, man? Read on.
And the angel answered and said unto me, these are the 4 spirits of
The
the
what?
heaven. These are the 4 spirits of the heavens,
That do what?
which go forth from standing before the Lord of all the earth.
So they were standing before the Most High. The Most High gave them a command, just like Yahweh Shah. I mean, just like Hashatan. He said, Hashatan said, what was he doing?
Going to and fro.
He
To
said
and
he
fro
was
in
going
up and down.
up
in
and
the earth.
down. Now watch this. Now go back down to 7.
And the bay went forth and sought to go, that they might walk to and fro through the earth.
Mm.
And he said, get you hence, walk to and fro through the earth. So they walked to and fro through the earth.
You see that? So everybody has commands, man. And the Most High is in control of everything. You see what I'm saying? Stop disrespecting the Most High. That's disrespectful to say that the devil went up there and stole some of the Most High stuff and he got away with it. That the devil, he blatantly disobeys God. How can he blatantly disobey the Most High if the Most High is almighty? That don't make sense, right? And he the one that created him. Go ahead, you got something?
I got 1 Peter 5, 8 through 9.
Give me that.
1 Peter 5, 8 through 9. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour,
See that?
whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished your brethren that are in the world.
Calm. Now let's get what you have.
63.
Okay. Now for the men who were holding Jesus and consciously were mocking him as they beat him.
You see that? So who would it say have to go through that? Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shai.
Now let me show you how Yahweh Shah is, Solomon is Yahweh Shah. Watch this. Because they got the same attributes. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 17. Watch this, man. We have to move a little expeditiously so we don't grieve the spirit. So all the precepts flow together.
I got it.
Give me that. You got it. Whoever get it first.
Wisdom. Go ahead.
Y'all used to. It's like
7 Solomon 7 and 17.
Read that.
For he hath given me certain knowledge.
Now, hold on. Call out that book.
Wisdom of Solomon.
The wisdom of who?
Wisdom of Solomon.
The wisdom of who?
The wisdom of Solomon.
This is the wisdom of Solomon. Right. Now watch this.
7 and 17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made,
So Solomon had the knowledge of how the world was made. Read on.
and the operation of the elements.
He knew how to manipulate elements. How the atom, you took this nucleus and this atom and you mixed it with that, and you could create stuff. Hey, what man you know had that knowledge, man? Read on.
The beginning, ending, and midst of the times.
Right. He understood times. He understood where it began and where it ends, and he understood at what part betwixt the two he was at. Hey, that's cold-blooded, man. Read on.
The alterations of the turning of the sun.
He knew the portals. He know the portals all over the sky, where the sun would be, where it would drop, where it would come back up. The times. Read on.
And the change of seasons.
Right. He understood that. Read.
The circuit of years.
The circuit of years. Read.
And the positions of stars.
And he knew all the constellations, man. He named them. Read on.
The natures of living creatures.
Right? This is what they call today science. But he knew it on a way higher level. He knew why lions roar. Hey, after all, Solomon is Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah was also Adam. And that's why Adam was able to name a lion, an elephant, a rhino, a rhino. Hey, because he had this knowledge, he had this wisdom. What else?
The natures of living creatures,
Right.
And the furies of wild beasts,
Uh-huh.
the violence of
The
winds,
violence of winds. Read.
and the reasonings of men.
Right, he even understood why men do things that they do. You don't understand why you do what you do. You see? Read on.
The diversities of plants.
He knew how to get roots. Hey, you had a rash. Hey, he know how to get a root. You had the AIDS. He know how to get a branch and some leaves. And you had cancer. He know how to heal you. Read on.
And the virtues of roots,
See? Read on.
and all such things as are either secret or manifest. Them I know.
Them I what?
Them I know.
I don't know no man that know that. But sup, Yahweh Shah. Except Adam. Watch this. Give me Colossians. Give me 1 Colossians
1:15.
1:15. You know what I want.
And then we never got. We still got to get Luke. 2 Samuel.
No, we good. We good. We moving on.
Colossians chapter 1 and verse 15.
Now remember what you just read. Read. Solomon said, "I know, he know how the earth was made. He know the alteration of the sun, the wind. He know why man do what man do. You see what I'm saying? He know why animals do what they do. Hey, Solomon knew everything. Watch this. Who else knew this? Read that.
Colossians 1 verse 15.
Read this.
Who is the image, Salakia? Who is the image of the invisible God?
Right?
The firstborn of every creature.
Uh-huh.
For by him were all things created that are in the heaven and that are on the earth,
Read.
visible and invisible,
Uh-huh.
whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him.
Right. So to create these things, you got to have the knowledge and wisdom of it. You got to know how to create it. Who had this wisdom? Solomon.
Huh?
Solomon had this wisdom. Yahweh Shah had this wisdom. Right? It's just that. Give me Ecclesiastes 1 and 10. This is what happened. And give me Psalms 146 and 4.
Not that song.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 10.
Read.
Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Naughty. Read.
It have been already of old time, which was before us.
Right. So you can't. That's the wisdom that our forefathers is giving you. Stop thinking that that's new water that you're drinking. Stop thinking that that's a new thought that you had. That you got this new bright idea. Hey, that thought was thought of old, man. Stop thinking that this man. Stop thinking that this baby born is a newborn baby. That baby is old. That baby is old, man. Stop thinking that, hey, that Judah's just 11. And man, Judah's thousands of years old, man. Stop thinking that you damn 13. You're thousands of years old, man. I'm just a baby. Stop saying that. That's why we have to learn as parents. Stop raising your child like he's just a baby. That's a man. You see what I'm saying? Stop raising her like she's just a girl. That's a woman. Prepare her. When you start thinking like that, then you can properly raise your children. He's a man. That's a man. These are women. These are young women. They're developing in. Now you still have to abide on. But look, it's how you think. That's why our sons they never mature, because they always put that baby boy spirit on them. You see what I'm saying? No, this man he might be older than me. he could be old and wretched, man. Who knows, man? He could be, hey, man. You see? Hey, his cycle is fresher than mine. But if the earth remain, my cycle will go around and then I'll be younger than him. You see? That's how you have to prepare your children. But keep reading that.
Verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things.
Right, because when you die, hey, your thoughts vanish. Your thoughts perish. You don't remember your past life. That's why it's hard for people to grasp this as carnal. You have to be spiritual to understand these things. And when the Most High give you this understanding, you can have a broader outlook at life. You can have a more pure vision of his judgments. When you look at it this way, because you know you can't escape him. Okay, I can't escape him from this life or the next. I better get my shit together. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead. But you just don't remember. Hey, your last life, you had to be doing something good. You wasn't that wicked. You have to remember that, Jasper. You was born with a father in this truth, a mother in this truth, Grace. You probably was righteous. You probably are. I'm not saying that because you my daughter. See that, Trina? You probably always been righteous and pure-hearted. You know? The thing about it is that we're working it out. We're getting it together. You see what I'm saying? Each lifetime we getting it together. You see that with Yahushua. Hey, he fell as Adam. And he fell as Solomon. Hey, but when he came back as Yahushua and Melchizedek, hey, he was getting his stuff together. You see? And that's what we're doing. And we're getting better and better. You say something? You say something?
I was talking to myself.
What you say?
I said Yahushua was Melchizedek.
Yeah, he was Melchizedek. You didn't know that? And we can get to that. We can get to that at one step at a time, though, son.
What's
Okay,
that?
so
Become perfect.
we'll get there. Let's get.
Did you want the rest of that?
Yeah, I want the rest of that.
Ecclesiastes 1:11. There is no remembrance of former things.
Right. So you don't remember your past life, but sometimes you have a little. You ever had that? You ever had that little flash?
Deja vu.
They call it deja vu. What was it like?
It was like he was right there stuck in that moment for a second.
Yeah. What was it like for you?
I did this before.
I did this before. What the?
Or
it
you
was-
see
it was like-
ahead.
It was like
You can see ahead.
I had a dream last night and then it came to pass the next day.
See?
See
You
that?
can see ahead. That's
You
what
see that sometimes people think that deja vu is always seeing the past. Sometimes it's seeing the future. You might see your next life. You see? But you know for sure you did it. You was there. At that exact moment, you did it, don't you?
You seen it.
I did. What the heck? I just did. What the?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, because the Most High, he wipe your brain in your past life.
So why do we get that then?
It's a spiritual thing.
So the Most High, he can only reveal that to you if he giving it to you.
Yeah,
right?
he can only reveal it to you. But I mean, when you really think about it, that's just some deep stuff. I mean, even science. Well, I don't even want to go off science, but I'm just saying, man is not operating to its full capacity. So you may, it's just like, you may be driving down the road and you may be listening to 99.1, right? And you may be driving and damn, 106.3, you hear it for 2 seconds. That's what happened in life. That frequency, you may just be going about your path and you know the spiritual things, man. You might just tap into a different dimension and you see it for a quick second and then it's gone. Just like you can radio waves cross each other paths. You may be listening to this radio station and then all of a sudden you hear news or something. You see what I'm saying? That's all that is. You see? That's all that is. But let me get
Did you want the rest of that?
yeah, finally. Let me get that. Can we get to it? Let's get to it.
There is no remembrance of the former things.
Right,
Neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come
right.
with those that shall come after.
So when you get reborn, you're not gonna remember. He said you can't remember your last life, and when you get reborn again, you won't remember this life. So I'm gonna show you off. Give me Psalms 146:4. You got that?
Psalms 146:4.
Listen to this carefully.
His breath goeth forth.
What that mean? What does that mean? Read it again.
His breath goeth forth.
Read.
He returneth to his earth.
What's that mean?
Regeneration. Regeneration.
His
Mean,
spirit went
when
back
you
to
go
the
to the
kingdom.
dirt, when you go to the dirt, what just happened?
You died. So
Died.
your spirit goes back up
Right.
to the
So read it. You
Okay.
died. He just died. Read.
His breath goeth forth.
Right.
He returneth to his earth.
What happened then?
Regeneration.
Listen.
He died in.
No. Just listen. Read.
His breath goeth forth.
Uh-huh.
He returneth to his earth.
Right.
In that very day.
When?
In that very day.
What happened?
Deja vu.
Shut up. That very day, what?
In that very day, his thoughts perish.
Is what?
His thoughts perish.
What's that mean, Trinity?
No remembrance of the former thing. Okay. Select.
What's that mean? You got it, Grace.
Oh.
Come on,
It
Daddy.
means
What's that mean? And that very day, read it again. Read it from the top.
Okay. His breath goeth forth.
Uh-huh.
He returneth to his earth.
What's that mean?
He died. His
He
spirit
died.
went up.
He died. It just means he died.
Gone. Okay.
He died. That's it. That's it. Okay, read.
Okay. Verse 5. Happy is he that...
No. You
Oh. 4 again?
go back to 4.
Okay.
Read.
His breath goeth forth.
Uh-huh.
He returneth to his earth.
Read.
And that very day his thoughts perish.
That very day, his thoughts perish. What's that mean?
He don't remember
He
anything.
don't remember. His thoughts perish. His
Gone.
memory fails.
Gone.
So he goes to the dirt. His spirit returns to the Most High. Hey, but the remembrance of this life,
It's gone. It's gone like a vapor.
the Most High wipe your brain just like you can go to a computer and you can put erase all. Now, once you press erase all, can you get that back? Can't
No.
get it back. It's gone. You may say, "Oh, I had one picture. What was that? What was that?" I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. There's no remembrance of the former. Right. So, give me Hebrews 2:16. Give me Proverbs 4:18. We might have to revisit this because it's taking a little longer than what I thought it was going to take.
I got precept too.
Heroes.
Taking
Hebrews
a
what?
little longer than what I thought it was going to take. I want to make sure you guys are getting this. That's okay. Did y'all get it thus far?
Gone.
Was it easy to understand?
Gone.
Yeah.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be made plain, man. Give me that Hebrews and give me that Proverbs, right?
Hebrews what?
I got a precept too.
You had a precept. First, I want 1 Corinthians 15 and 14. Get your precept.
Okay.
You want 15 and 4?
15 and 45.
1 Corinthians chapter
She
15.
got a precept. Let her get a precept.
Okay.
We're waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 2.
Read that.
For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Right,
it.
but see, let me learn you something about that script. That's what a lot of people use to try to prove that regeneration don't exist. But go to verse 1.
Okay.
That's why we have to be meticulous in these precepts.
For the ungodly said.
No, the righteous.
For the ungodly
No,
said.
Jacob said it.
For the ungodly said.
No, Yahweh Shah said it.
For
the ungodly said.
It's the wicked said. This is how the wicked think. Read on.
Reasoning with themselves,
Uh-huh.
but not aright.
It's not right. It just told you. Read.
Our life is short and tedious,
Uh-huh.
and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
Right?
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
You see that? That's how the wicked think. They think that when you die, you don't return from the grave. You see, it's a lot of brews that just miss that. That's why you have to be meticulous, because it was right there. If it was a snake, it would have bit your ass. You see? Let me get 1 Corinthians 5 and 15 and 45.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 45.
Read.
And so it is written, the first man Adam was
Yep.
made,
Read it again.
and so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul,
Right?
and the last Adam was made a quickening
You
spirit.
see that? So they'll tell you that, they'll tell you that Jesus was the last Adam. Why would they say that? Because it just said it. But they won't acknowledge that Adam was the first Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Read it again. Let's explain it.
And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul,
Right?
and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
So when you come from the Most High, you have certain things to fulfill. We just read that. In Zechariah, these come forth from standing before the Lord. To do what? To do his will. So that first Adam, read it one more time.
And so it is written, the first Adam was made a living soul.
Right, so the first Adam, he had duties to perform. Read on.
The last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
The last Adam had a different set of duties to perform. That's all that means. What the Most High commanded Yahushua when he was Adam, he didn't command him to do when he was Yahushua. When he was Adam, he had to do what? He had to be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. That's what he told Adam. When he told Yahushua, hey, now you're gonna have to die for the sins of the world. They had two different missions. That's all that means. It's not even complicated. Go to Hebrews 2:16.
Hebrews 2:16.
Read.
Just so you do it. Okay.
Or give me Hebrews 5:5. Or
Hebrew-
10:5. Hebrews 10:5. Let's explain it.
Hebrews 10:5.
Give me that.
Wherefore, when he cometh into the world,
Right? This is Yahushua. Read.
he saith, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not.
See, this is the command that he gave Yahushua when he was with him. He said, when you come into the world, what? Read it again.
He saith, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not.
Right. He said you're not gonna sin. Because sacrifice and offerings is for what?
For sin. It's an offering
It's for
to the
sin.
Most High. Come.
Yahushua is giving, the Most High is giving Yahushua instructions. He said what?
Wherefore, when he cometh into the world,
When you come into the world, what?
he saith, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not.
For what?
But a body hast thou prepared me.
You see that? A body has thou prepared, but you're going to do a different mission. You're not going to sin that body that I give you, that you're going to inhabit, and you're going to have to sacrifice that thing. You're going to have to lay it down. So this was Yahushua's mission. This was his goal. This was the second Adam. He had a different goal, a different mission than the first Adam. Can you see that, Jazzy? Right, so let's explain it. Give me Hebrews 2:16. Give me Proverbs 4:18.
Hebrews 2:16.
Uh-huh.
For verily he took not on him the nature of angels,
Right, so this was Yahushua.
but he took on him the seed of Abraham.
See? Wasn't that the promise? Read on.
17. Hold on, I'm trying to focus. Sorry. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to Yahweh, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people.
So Yahushua went through everything that you went through. It behooved him to go through everything that you went through, even regeneration, even being chastised with the stripes of man, even being born of a mother, even being in the womb 10 months. He went through everything. He cried as a child. He fell and scraped his knee. His mom picked him up and kissed his owie. He went through all things, man, just like you did, even the regenerations. But watch this. Give me Proverbs 4:18.
Proverbs chapter 4 verse 18.
Now I was going to explain what Yahushua, what the Most High just told Yahushua when he was in heaven. Read.
But the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day.
Right?
The way of the wicked.
Hold
is
on. Let's hold that. Give me 1 Corinthians 2:11. Give me Proverbs 16:1. Give me Proverbs 20 and 24. Give me Proverbs. Give me just like that.
First, I got
1 Corinthians 2:11.
1 Corinthians 2:11. For what man knoweth the things of a man,
Right?
save the spirit of man which is in him?
Why you see that? So Yahushua, a lot of us, you don't know your purpose. You don't understand why sometimes you do what you do. A lot of times you may do something and you be like, damn, why did I do that? You ever did that? You ever, man, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Read it again.
For what man knoweth the things of a man,
Right?
save the spirit of man which is in him?
Because that spirit was before the Most High. What you're doing right now, you were commanded, instructed by the Most High. You have no control over what you're doing. You're doing exactly what the Most High said that you would do. He told Yahushua when he was before him, he said, sacrifice and offering, I wouldest not. But a body has I prepared for you. Hey, you're going to go down there, you're going to get into this body, hey, you're going to do what I tell you to do, right? Give me Proverbs 20 and 24.
Proverbs 20 and 24.
Read that.
man's goings are of the Lord.
Man's goings are what?
A man's goings are of the Lord.
Read on.
How can a man then understand his own way?
You see that? How can you don't understand your ways? Hey, Yahweh Shah was made like unto man in every way. That's why they say they wonder now, you know, how many years did it take for Yahweh Shah to understand that he was Yahweh Shah? Because he wasn't necessarily born with that knowledge. You think that he knew that he was the one that created the earth right away? No, he didn't understand it. He didn't know that. He knew he was special. You know what I'm saying? He knew he seen angels and it's miraculous things happen, but hey, he came and he grew into that. But all things wasn't even revealed to Yahweh Shah, but only those things that the Most High allowed. You see? But give me Proverbs 16:1.
Proverbs 16:1.
Give me that.
The preparations of the heart and man, and the answer of the tongue
It's
is
from
from
who?
the Lord.
It's from the Lord. It's from the Lord. So everything that you do was instructed from the Most High. Now watch this. Give me that scripture you had, Judah.
Proverbs 4:18.
Proverbs 4:18. Listen up.
But the path of the just
Is what?
is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
You see that? Read it one more time. Listen carefully.
But the path of the just
But the path of the just is what?
is as the shining light
It's as the shining light.
that shineth more and more.
That shineth what?
More and more.
Every time you come to this earth, you get better and better. That's what we see with Adam. We see with Solomon, Melchizedek, Yahweh Shah. And his path got brighter and brighter, more and more. And that's what happened to us. Every time we came to this earth, hey, you just get a little bit better. And that's what we're doing now, man. We're being perfected. That's what Yahweh Shah was. That's what happened to Yahweh Shah. He was made perfect. He was made perfect, right? Being made perfect. That means that his path, every time he came onto this earth, and he got better and better. We had that preception of being made perfect. What's that? Hebrews 5 and what is that? 5 and 5? Give me that. Hebrews 5 and 5. See what I'm saying? Watch this.
I got it. Hebrews 5:5. So also Christ glorified not himself to be made an high priest, but he that said unto him, Thou art my son, today have I begotten thee.
Read.
And he saith also in another place, Thou art a priest forever, after the order of Melchizedek.
Right, you see that? Read on.
Of whom we have many things to say, and hard to be uttered, seeing ye are dull of hearing. For the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles.
Give me 5.
5 and 5.
Uh,
Okay, 7. Who in the days of his flesh,
give me 8. Just give me 8.
okay, though he were a son,
Though he were what?
though he were a
He
son,
did what?
yet learned he obedience
Do what?
by the things which he suffered.
He learned what?
Obedience.
So that. It says you're made brighter and brighter to that coming day. To that coming day. He learned what?
Obedience.
So that means what?
We have to learn.
We learn to listen through suffering.
So that means what?
Obedience.
He told him that if he, in the beginning, he told him what? And if
you commit iniquity,
read that again. Read that. Go back to 2 Samuel 7 and 14. Y'all got to put these things together. You got to put them together.
2 Samuel
7 and 14.
verse 14. I will be his father,
He said, he's talking about Yahweh Shah. What?
and he shall be my son.
Read.
If he commit iniquity,
If he commit iniquity, then what?
I will chasten him with the rod of men,
You see
and with
that?
the stripes of the children of men.
Right, now let's go back to that Hebrews, because it's talking about Yahweh Shah. He learned obedience through what?
Through suffering.
Through suffering. So that means he was what? In a past life, he was disobedient. That's all that means. And he learned obedience through the things that he suffered. Just like we all, you learn to obey through suffering. like both. He gonna learn. You see what I'm saying? You keep running out the damn door. Now he's sitting there looking stupid. And he gonna know to do better. You see what I'm saying? If he make it. You know what I mean? So that's how, hey, that was it. With that, we just gonna say shalom. I had more,
Shalom.
but we gotta figure something out.